The Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Fielded at the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And out to Johnson out of his own lead. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Racing down the left side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll run with Johnson. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it. It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down from the gun. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. They find Johnson out of the backfield. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a 1st. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st down, Tennessee.
Going now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Connects on the crosser. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
All set to go now from the 35. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's out in the clear. And the Titans, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
These guys take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
It's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Titans
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying the left side with Johnson. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. And can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
It's Johnson again. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Broncos 7.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out with some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
In the air here. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Later on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Plenty of scoring already. We have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. He's dropping back to throw. Great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Cade. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. Just like that.
Completed left side of Thomas. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
49-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Again to throw on 2nd. Nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Celebrating a decade in the NFL, he sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stuck on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. What the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Caught quick right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got his man, Thomas has it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Looking now from the gun. Brought in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Again to Johnson to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. On the ground again with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Titans first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Working inside the red zone.
First down.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
It's Johnson on second down. And they'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
On the move, headed right. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
They're throwing it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Catch is made in close. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, he will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Here we go with Johnson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense rushing you right off the snap.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw here, third down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First down 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the gun, Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, here's a pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running for it with Johnson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, this is not an ideal spot for any defense, but so far these guys have come up with a nice stand. Of course, they might now need to buckle down for one more play. We'll see.
Yeah, so much more 4-down territory in the league today. So much more aggression with all the data we have out there. I got a sense, though, it's not going to be a play-action pass this time around.
He's back to throw. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with 9.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Working from his end zone. Called in left side. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by only 3. Second and 3 now. Back to throw. This gets up past the 20. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He'll look to throw it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there at 39 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here he is to throw. The pile on. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Back to the well again. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him on the crossing route. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Back to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And they need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They tightened up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos.